Hey y'all, welcome back to Dad's Daily Discoveries. It's Wisdom Wednesday, and today we're getting real about honesty, especially the kind that pops up around the holidays. Let's talk about it. Society teaches us to tell our kids stories like Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy, and the Easter Bunny. We call it the magic of childhood. And for a long time, I went along with it because that's what was done for me. And honestly, it's all I knew. But as I got older, and especially once my kids started asking questions, I realized if I wanted my kids to trust me, why am I telling them something I know isn't true? Now, I know some of you folks might say I'm the Christmas killer. Like I'm out here destroying the magic and ruining the tradition. But let it be known, I am the birth of truth beyond tradition. I want my family to practice generosity, but I also want us to practice honesty with our children and with each other. That's how you build trust that lasts for generations. I'll admit, I fell into the tradition at first, but like they say, if you knew better, you do better. When my granddaughter came along, I saw the same fairy tales being passed down, and I decided to do things differently. Now, when my kids or grandkids ask about Santa, I tell them the real story, the history behind the legend, and why the spirit of giving is what matters most. Here's what I share. Santa Claus was inspired by a real man named Nicholas, almost 1,700 years ago. He didn't live in the North Pole. He actually lived in Myra, Turkey, and was known as St. Nicholas, a bishop, famous for his kindness and secret generosity. There's a legend about a poor family with 3 daughters. Back then, it was a tradition for a family to provide a marriage settlement, which was money, livestock, or property of some sort, in order for the daughters to get married. And this poor father couldn't provide it. St. Nicholas wanted to help, but he wanted to do it in secret. So on 3 separate occasions, he either tossed a bag of gold through an open window, or if the window was closed, he tossed it down the chimney, always making sure he wasn't seen. Now the story goes that one night, the daughters hung their stockings by the fireplace to dry. That night, the bag of gold coins landed right inside one of those stockings, and that birthed the tradition of hanging stockings by the fireplace on Christmas. The heart of the story is about secret giving, helping someone not for recognition, but out of pure kindness. After Nicholas died, people loved his story so much they kept his tradition alive, giving gifts in his memory. As the story traveled, it changed. He became Sinterklaas in the Netherlands, which turned into Santa Claus here in America. Artists and poets added the North Pole, the sleigh, and the reindeer, and the legend grew. So the Santa Claus that we see in the mall and on TV, it's a fun story, but the real spirit of Christmas is about kindness and secret generosity. When you give a gift expecting nothing in return, you're carrying on a tradition almost 1,700 years old. You're not just waiting for magic. You are the magic. So here's my wisdom. Honesty isn't always easy, especially when it means breaking tradition or standing out from the crowd. But I believe our kids deserve the truth. And the truth behind these stories is even more beautiful than the myth. We don't have to wait for a holiday to show kindness. We can make generosity and honesty our family tradition every day of the year. Tomorrow is Thankful Thursday, and we're turning our gratitude to the grands, the grandparents, who add so much love and wisdom to our families. If you got a grandparent story or just want to reflect on what they mean to you, you won't want to miss this one. Remember, You don't have to be perfect. Just be present. It's C the Great. I'll see you tomorrow.